Neil Duckman. This is Kojima.
Hello, my friend. How are you? You doing good?
I just wanted to tell you that I am making a sequel, Death Stranding 2.
Well, amazing. As you know, we did the same thing, and some of these gamers can be absolutely terrible people. Terrible people. Bigoted, toxic. They also hate women. Bald ones.
I do love my fans. I appreciate them and their feedback.
Well, basically, what I would do for your sequel is
process, not what you would do.
Sam Porter-Bridges is probably one of the best characters in gaming history, no?
You will be continuing the journey in Death Stranding 2.
Kill him. Wipe him out.
That doesn't really fit the story.
In the first 10 minutes of the game. Trust me. And replace him with a bald lesbian.
And that is not good.
Oh no, it's good. Any press is good press.
I shall be going now, Neil.
Take care, Kojima, take care. Remember, a bald lesbian.
Thank you. What is wrong with him?
I think I need a massage. Abibi?
Mr. Duckman, are you ready for your full body massage?
Death Stranding 2 is a sequel to a game that a lot of people had mixed feelings. Some people said that the game was absolutely amazing, it was like a new genre, and Kojima was an absolute genius for making this.
Yeah, in your bra.
And then there was other people that were saying, what is this game? This is a walking simulator. I don't understand how people even like this game. Now, I was someone that absolutely loved Death Stranding 1. It was weird, it was different, it was so calming. The story, even though it didn't make sense the first time round, when I played it a second time, I understood the story so much more. It is a very complex story. And with Death Stranding 2, that is why I think it is essential that you play Death Stranding 1 before you play Death Stranding 2. All I wanted with Death Stranding 2 was more action, more shooting, and a bit more pace into the story, unlike the first one, which it is a very, very slow start.
Guys, this is early on in the game. There's so much more action than the first game.
With Death Stranding 2, oh my gosh, did it exceed my expectations. I absolutely loved the story. There was so much better pacing. There was so much more action in this game. There were some cool improvements from delivering and improving how you carry your cargo. And I actually felt like there was more rewards to when you deliver these packages. In the first one, even though I liked the deliveries, felt like I was delivering for the sake of delivering. Like, my motivation did drop, like, you know, like Abby Zilla falling off a cliff. From better exosuits and from weapons, getting silenced weapons, getting better quality weapons. It just better prepared me for what was to come. And there are some new BTs. Oh my gosh, some of them are huge. The boss battles. Say what you want to say about this game. This isn't a walking simulator. If you're someone who absolutely hated the first one and you want to give this one a try, I don't think you should. The core gameplay mechanics are still there, so chances are you're gonna hate it. But if you're someone who just found it a little bit slow, but you loved the story and you wish there was more action, I don't think you're gonna regret buying this game. This is how you do a sequel. FYI, Neil Druckmann, this is how you don't turn on your fan base, promise them something else, deviate people with trailers, and then you shit on them. And I just think Kojima has absolutely delivered with this sequel. And FYI, stick around to the end of the video because I will be giving out a copy, a digital copy of Death Stranding 2. Ah, Neil Druckmann, take note, take note.
I'm Neil Druckmann, baby, and I wrote the plot. Joe took a swing and he got bucked. Amy's be crying, where's my sad dad? Ellie's in the corner, I'm gonna be a dad.
The story picks up 11 months after Death Stranding 1, and do not worry, there's going to be no spoilers in this video. Sam is now trying to start his life with Lou, trying to find his steps to becoming a really good father, and you see this at the start of the game. It is so freaking cute. Lou is so cute. But then all of a sudden shit goes down. Of course, this is how the story starts. It creates suspense and it creates urgency, and you quickly join Fragile to join Drawbridge, and the goal is to connect Mexico and Australia onto the chiral network because the Death Stranding was only delayed in the first game, if you remember. Alongside his journey, you will meet existing characters, Hartman, Fragile, Higgs, but you're also going to meet new characters which Kojima introduced them, and I freaking love all of the characters in this game. Gotta just say, Troy Baker is probably the best voice actor in video game history. He absolutely kills it with his performance in this game.
You go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this con.
Some of these new characters are brought in. I love their origin story. You get a little bit of a backstory with them.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program.
You also have Duckman. He will actually join you on his journey. And you're probably thinking, oh, we're gonna have an annoying little side character in the game. He's actually so not annoying. Let me say that again. In the open world, he will give you tips. You can actually throw him to distract enemies. I haven't actually thrown him at a enemy. Someone said that he actually does he start beating them up or something? When you get to a safe house and you go into your room, you get a nice shower. You're gonna spend a lot of time getting showers, by the way. This is where you can choose to talk to him much more, and you can find out things about him. He will tell you more up-to-date stuff about the story, and I love the way they did this because the last thing you want is just that annoying side character that's joined you, and it just becomes a bit more, what's the word? Like, you know, well, like Forspoken in that stupid cuff.
Destruction and corruption are forms of creation in themselves.
Wow. What else is crazy is that I think I saw online is that someone was complaining about how Kojima portrayed women, and I played through the whole game and I've got no idea what these people were talking about because I've literally got no idea what is offensive about these women. Whether it's because they're good looking, because you probably got some pink-haired, blue-haired lady who's 300 pounds sitting at home, probably disgusted with themselves. I think there's a little bit of jealousy going on. You will start off in Mexico, and before reaching Australia, when you first boot up this game, this is one of the best looking games I have ever played. The graphics in this game are unbelievable. This is the best graphics I have seen in my whole life, and I'm not even exaggerating. The character models, the scenery, you've got earthquakes, the lighting. I don't know how graphics can get any better. You will learn different combat moves. You will meet the pizza delivery guy, which you get eventually a outfit from him as well, which I've pretty much rocked the whole game. Some of the combat moves you will learn in this game, it is so satisfying. Everyone's comparing it to Metal Gear Solid. The combat gets so fun because you can do some crazy ass shit in this game.
Pizza's here.
But I just got so addicted to building roads, building the monorails, getting materials. This was the most addicting part. If you're playing online, it will help other players. It made delivering so much easier. I can understand they might get a little bit drained of this and they just want to carry on with the story. You can actually just not do this and carry on with the story. It might make it a bit harder to get around, but once you complete the monorail, I can go all the way from like one end to all the way to Fort Knox, and you could just jump off. You can bring your whole delivery truck. This is where the game exceeded. This is where the addictiveness just got me. The one thing I say I didn't use too much, which was a bit annoying, is my bike. I used my truck so much only because I wanted to carry as many deliveries as possible. I needed to put in as many materials as possible. So I felt like I haven't actually utilized the roads I've built with my bike because I could literally drive from one end to the other so quickly. The problem is, obviously, I was going with a slow truck. It was just a bit annoying that I didn't get to utilize. But then again, the problem with that is that I want to carry as many deliveries as possible. And obviously the truck is the best to get as much cargo in there as possible. I love the journey of just walking, traversing, especially when that music hits. It's going to be a tough one for me. Clair Obscur Expedition's music is up there. I didn't think there was much music in this, but as you go along and connect more facilities, you actually get more music and you can actually play this along your journey. Who would motivate Kojima to make such a good sequel?
Oh, touch grass gamers, this is art. I kill your favorites and call it smart. Cry some more on your threads. What? But I'm still happy is dead.
The gunplay is very simplistic. I don't think this is a bad thing because there is so much more to the gameplay loop. There are enemy camps that will respawn over time. And I didn't realize as you go along in the game and you get better and better, they will actually get harder. So there'll be more enemies, they'll be much more aggressive. Some of them will actually have some holograms that will throw you off. And I found this pretty hard, like taking them all out. But every time I did get to a camp, I didn't get bored going to a camp using this espionage way of taking them all out. And this is where it feels like Metal Gear Solid, and I can imagine it does, where you can take them out silently if you want. You will eventually get other weapons to take them out, more silent weapons, combat gloves, and more. And after taking out the camp, seeing all that blood drop off, I just don't get why Sam doesn't get a shower first, then go to sleep. But there are also new BTs in the game and new massive freaking boss battles. Some within the story and some that are optional, and oh my gosh. I was saying this on stream the other day. In recent years, AAA Gaming has gone so down the toilet, and I just feel like this is the first AAA game I can remember in a while that is absolutely delivered on its promise, especially to a sequel. When AAA companies actually do it for the fans and they actually put the work in, you can see the difference between a AAA game and a AA game. But it's just not often you see that because they're either pumping up Dragon Age the Vilgard, Forspoken, Suicide Squad. It's like so many of these massive companies have let us down recently. It just reminded me how good AAA gaming can be.
They're still holding it, sorry.
Death Stranding 2 is a much bigger game. It's so much more exciting. There's more to the story. There's more action than Death Stranding 1. There are exciting new upgrades, new weapons, and also more customization with the suits you get from different facility. My favorite is the pizza one. If you were looking for just more of what I just said, then you will be over the moon with this sequel. Kojima has taken everything I wanted from the first one and listened to his fans. The story and the twists and the payout in the end, I was blown away. And I know some people from the community said they weren't too keen on the story. I freaking loved it. And I really hope in the future that there is another Death Stranding game. I didn't review the first game, and looking back, I will probably give it a 9 because I loved it that much. But I would have to give Death Stranding 2 a 10. It's all about opinions. I understand why you wouldn't like it, but for me, you can see I kind of like it. And I may have got the collector's edition. And the necklace that goes with it. And the jewel sets.
What about that statue for Claire Obscure Expedition 33?
How many fucking things did you buy?
Hasn't come yet.
Anton!
So what do you think about this review of Death Stranding 2? Have you played it? Do you not like it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Now to the giveaway of Death Stranding 2. All you need to do is comment below on this video, but you also need to have access to Discord because that is the only way I can actually verify. You will be surprised how many people try and scam me. So all you need to do is just comment below on this video. Anyways, I'm gone. What a sequel. What a sequel. Take note. Nobody in particular.
Touch grass gamers, this is art. Narrative games, I'm off the chart. Yo, keep screaming, press F for the dad. Ellie's still yelling, I'm gonna be a dad. Also, Abby could totally deadlift Kratos, and she's totally better than every other PlayStation character in the whole wide world. Gamers are just freaking stupid ass bigoted people who don't understand art. Abby and me forever.
I think this is going to be a good song.